Hello guys! I literally can't believe that we are already at the end of April right now. My mind is blown. You know when your parents used to say like time goes so fast and you were like, what are you talking about? Because you were just like a kid. But I swear to God, the older I get, the faster time goes. It's so insane and a little bit scary, not gonna lie. But anyways, we're back again with another TBR video, one of my absolute favorites to make. Actually, I think this is my favorite video to make. So I'm really excited for today. I am going to be doing the TBR jar. I'm very excited. I haven't done it officially yet this year. I've just been kind of picking my TBRs, but I've kind of found that even though I've been picking my TBRs, I still find that there's books that I wish I was reading that I'm not reading. For this video, I am going to be focusing on books that I've been like highly anticipating picking up. So I'm going to follow the prompt, but I'm really gonna try my best to pick up books that I really want to pick up. A lot of times with the TBR jar, you end up like picking up books just because they're on your physical TBR that you're not really in the mood for, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to be going through like my Amazon wish list. That's where I keep track of all of the books that I want to read. Like if I see them in videos or whatever, I will just put them in my Amazon wish list for safekeeping so that I have a running list of all of the books that I want to read. So I think I'm going to be kind of heavily focusing on that, but I am also going to be looking at my physical TBR too. This is off topic, but I'm actually kind of wondering if I should go through my physical TBR and take out some books that I know I'm not going to read. I feel so sad doing that. Like, why did you get them, girl? There's just some on there that I am just like, I don't really want to read that, you know? So, I don't know. We'll see. Let's just get right into it. I am so excited. I think I'm going to pick 6 prompts. I don't have content planned out yet, so I don't know if I'm going to be reading like specific books for like specific vlogs or whatever. So I have been doing 8 for the past, I think, few months, but I'm never able to get to 8 anyways. So yeah, we're gonna keep it at 6. So prompt number 1, a fantasy. Okay. All right. This has literally been on my TBR for the past 2 months and I haven't gotten to it yet, but I am going to get to it in May. I am determined, and that is The Sword of Kaigen. I've been wanting to read this for so long. So many people are talking about this one, and honestly, I have FOMO really bad. So like, why aren't you just picking it up, girl? Like, pick it up. I have explained what this book is in my past 2 TBR videos, so I won't go crazy with it, but basically I believe this is about a family, a mom, a dad, and a son. The son has been like training for war his whole life, but his mom is like an ex-warrior and she just like wants a quiet life. She's like put down her sword, like she's done being a warrior, but a war comes to the Sword of Kaigen, which is where they live, and they need to fight. And the mother picks up her sword again, basically. So that is going to be my book for a fantasy. Next, 2024 Goodreads fantasy winner. Okay. Ooh, 2 fantasies. My favorite. Let's see what the Goodreads fantasy winner was last year. Okay, so the fantasy winner of 2024 on Goodreads was Somewhere Beyond the Sea, which is actually the sequel to The House in the Cerulean Sea. So obviously, instead of picking that up, I'll pick up The House in the Cerulean Sea because I really have been looking forward to this one, and I feel like spring is like the perfect time to read this. This one is about a caseworker in the department in charge of magical youth. At 40, he lives in a tiny house with a devious cat and his old records for company, but he's summoned to extremely upper management, and they tell him basically he's traveling to this orphanage to determine whether 6 dangerous magical children are so dangerous, in fact, that they're likely to bring about the end of days. So he goes to this orphanage and looks like he potentially starts a romance with like the head of the orphanage, and basically learns that these children aren't dangerous at all and he needs to protect them. I've heard this is like cozy fantasy. This just really gives me spring vibes, so I think this will be so fun to read at this time. Number 3, a book you DNF'd. that does not fit with my theme of trying to only read highly anticipated books. You know what, guys? This is exactly the kind of mindset I get into. I'm just gonna skip that one because it's my video and I don't want to read a book I DNF'd because I don't want to get into a reading slump. So next, a book with a one-word title. I'm just looking at my physical TBR right now. There are some that I could read. I'm not like overly excited about them, so I feel like I got that prompt last time I did this. I feel like I got all of these prompts last time I did this. I need to mix this up better. I'm gonna look on my wish list to see if there's any on there. Bride by Ali Hazelwood. I've never read an Ali Hazelwood before, so that would be my first if I did. Also Mistborn, but am I gonna get into Brandon Sanderson right now? That's like a very long slippery slope, I feel like. Anatomy. Also Heartstopper. Okay, I know what it's gonna be. I'm going to pick up Piranesi by Susanna Clarke. This is one that I have been meaning to pick up for, I don't even know. I have been intrigued by this book for so long now, and like, why haven't I picked it up? I don't know. I think this is about like a maze, like a magical maze. Piranesi's house is no ordinary building. Its rooms are infinite, its corridors endless, its walls are lined with thousands upon thousands of statues, each one different from all the others. Within the labyrinth of halls, an ocean is imprisoned. Waves thunder up staircases, rooms are flooded in an instant, but Piranesi is not afraid. He understands the tides as he understands the pattern of the labyrinth itself. He lives to explore the house. There is one other person in the house, a man called the Other, who visits Piranesi twice a week and asks for help with research into a great and secret knowledge. But as Piranesi explores, evidence emerges of another person and a terrible truth begins to unravel, revealing a world beyond the one Piranesi has always known. I've heard that this is like super unique, and if you've been watching a while, you know that unique books are like my favorite type of book. So I could not be more excited to pick this one up, you guys. Next prompt. Prompt number 4. And don't let it be one that I got last time. A dystopian book. Dystopian. I feel like I want to say there's a book I've been wanting to read that's dystopian, but I cannot remember the name of it or even what it looks like. That's not helpful at all, I know. Okay, let's just look on my list. I do have one dystopian on my physical TBR, and like I do want to read that one, but I don't know. I'm gonna look at my list first because I feel like there is, okay, we have The Grace Year. The one on my physical TBR is Scythe, which I'm also very excited for, so that could be an option. I know. All right, for a dystopian, I'm going to pick up I Who Have Never Known Men by Jacqueline Harpman. I've been really looking forward to this one. Deep underground, 39 women live imprisoned in a cage. Watched over by guards, the women have no memory of how they got there, no notion of time, and only a vague recollection of their lives before. As the burn of electric light merges day into night and numberless years pass, a young girl, the 40th prisoner, sits alone and outcast in the corner. Soon she will show herself to be the key to the others' escape and survival in the strange world that awaits them above ground. Sounds so good. Sounds so good. Very excited. Okay, we have 2 more prompts to go, guys. And I'm very happy with this list. These are all books that I have been, well, I mean, I want to read this one, but I'm not like highly anticipating it. But all of the others so far have been ones that I have been really looking forward to. So I think we're doing what I set out to do. A historical fiction. I know I have some on my physical TBR, but the question is, am I highly anticipating them? Probably not, to be honest. Okay, wait. I think I know. Yes! Okay. For a historical fiction, I'm going to read The Reformatory. Another one I've been highly anticipating. 12-year-old Robbie Stevens Jr. is sentenced to 6 months at the Gracetown School for Boys, a reformatory, for kicking the son of the largest landowner in town in defense of his older sister Gloria. So begins Robbie's journey further into the terrors of the Jim Crow South and the very real horror of the school they call the Reformatory. Robbie has a talent for seeing ghosts or haints. But what was once a comfort to him after the loss of his mother has become a window to the truth of what happens at the reformatory. Boys forced to work to remediate their so-called crimes have gone missing, but the haints Robbie sees hint at worse things. Through his friends Redbone and Blue, Robbie is learning not just the rules, but how to survive. Meanwhile, Gloria is rallying every family member and connection in Florida to find a way to get Robbie out before it's too late. Oh, it sounds amazing. It sounds amazing. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this TBR. I hope my library has some of these, or hopefully some of them are on Kindle Unlimited. I'm trying so hard this year to not spend a lot of money on books, guys, so really hoping that my library will come through on these. But oh my gosh, amazing. I'm so excited for that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to pick more. I don't think any of these are like particularly long. I'm just trying to convince myself right now. I'll pick 2 more. Even though I know I'm probably not going to get to all of these, but I'm just having too much fun. Okay, number 6. An orange cover. So on my physical TBR, I have Circe. I know this is black and orange, and I have Anxious People. Both of these I have been highly anticipating, but let me see if there's any others on here that are like orange. Oh, Honey and Spice. Also Spark of the Everflame. Oh, also The Poppy War. I really don't need to be starting more series right now. I need to finish the ones I'm in the middle of. Okay, I am going to pick up Anxious People for my orange cover. Some people might say that's yellow, but to me it's on like the more orangey side. So that's it, guys. I said I was gonna pick up a 7th book, but I also just remembered that I'm trying to get through Throne of Glass. So no, I should not pick up another one because I know I'm not going to read it. Those are my books, guys. I don't have a lot that are on my physical TBR, but for a recap, for a fantasy, we're going to be picking up The Sword of Kaigen by M.L. Wong. For the 2024 Goodreads Fantasy winner, I'm going to be picking up The House in the Cerulean Sea, even though this wasn't it. It was the sequel to this, that one. So a book with a one-word title. We're going to pick up Pier and Nessie. For a dystopian book, I Who Have Never Known Men by Jacqueline Hartman. I need to write these down, guys, because I'm gonna forget. For a historical fiction, I'm picking up The Reformatory. Cannot wait for this one. And for a book with an orange cover, I'm picking up Anxious People by Frederick Bachman. This TBR is so exciting for me, you guys. I am feeling a little bit guilty because I should be finishing up the series that I'm in the middle of. For some reason, like, I put these like rules on myself and I like have to strictly follow them, but like I have to remember that I literally have free will. I literally have free will and I can do what I want. But I think it's just like hard for me to break out of the mentality of like, no, you need to read these books first for some reason. I don't know. We'll see how many of these I can get to. I would love to know what's on your spring or May TBR. Have you guys read any of the books that are going to be on my TBR? I'd love to know your thoughts and opinions on them. Comment with the book that you're most excited about reading in May down below. And until next Friday, guys, bye!